Hi, I'm Jordan Long, and today I'm going to talk about how I have 503 followers, which might not be a big deal to anyone on you. Well, might not be a big deal to anyone who might not be a big deal. Well, to me, it is. Alright, for the folks that are way past that, it might not be a big deal, but for me, it is. And I'm sad for saying it over again. But anyway, so it got me to thinking about how I've been on YouTube for 7 years and how I had, 503 followers, which is good, you know. And I know there's going to be haters out there that are going to hate on that, folks that are going to scathe that and say, oh, well, you've been on YouTube for 7 years, Jordan. All you got is 503 followers. This shows that your films are not that good. Well, that's their thought. That's their belief. But I think my films are truly good. And I'm allowed to believe that. Someone is letting to not believe that, and I'm let to believe it. So it goes both ways. You know? So that got me into believing one thing. You know? And there's gonna be folks out there that would have you believe that you need to talk about what's going on, the now shows. The now things that are going on. Well, you can do all that, but if you can't get folks to watch your films, then it's not going to need what you do, what you don't do. You know? And that's how it goes. So, there's going to be folks out there saying, oh, well, maybe it's how you're making your. Well, yeah. So, for everybody who has this thought over what you need to do to make your films more good, well, yeah, all they are thoughts. Yeah, Jordan, all they are thoughts, Mario says. Mario goes, they're all good thoughts, you know. They have no truth to back any of them up. Well, Mario, it's the first time I've seen you in your big form. Many times before that, I saw you in a small form. Yeah, so I heard you got 503 followers, which that is a big thing, Jordan. You worked hard for that. You worked hard for 7 long years on YouTube to get that. So you should be happy with that. Well, you're right, Mario. I need to be happy with that. You know, I did work hard for 7 long years to get that. You know, and I am happy with that. So for all you folks out there that thought you could bring me down or thought you were going to make me feel bad, well, keep in mind your goal did not work. All right? I'm still happy. I still like what I do on YouTube, so whatever your goal was, it didn't work. And so maybe I only got 503 followers. Well, that's 503 followers I worked hard for. The way I look at it, that's a lot of folks that are looking or watching my films. Alright? And so, I'm not as name known as Natalie Tang and her followership fairway and all those other folks that I have on my YouTube fairway. But it doesn't mean my films aren't any more good than their films. You know? So, it is what it is. So at the end of the day, I'm still happy to have that 503 followers that I worked hard to get 7 long years. That's right, Jordan. You worked hard for those 503 followers. You worked hard for those 7 years. Shifting between web shooter tools, shifting between reckoners, shifting between houses, shifting between between Microsoft Windows and Apple Macintosh and Google Chrome OS. You know? So yeah, you worked hard for all of those 7 long years and all those things that happened and shifting between dolls. So yeah, you worked hard for that. Jordan, don't let anybody tell you any unlike. Well, thank you, Mario. I did work hard for all those 503 followers. And I did work hard for all those 7 years. So thank you. So, yeah, I worked hard for those 503 followers. I worked hard for all those 7 years. So I'm happy with that. And every day it goes up is someone else that can see my work. So that's it. I'm Jordan Long, and I hope you like this film.